Yeah, I suppose I'm ready.
Oh, I am recording. So, a little bit of a different stream thing video. Yeah, this is RP between Theo and Sycamore. Everybody enjoys. I will let them take over.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. I'm still looking for a sponsor. Yeah.
Charleston Chew, please.
Yeah, why not? That's a really romantic candy.
Oh yeah, the most romantic. Everyone knows that anything chewy is an aphrodisiac.
Wow.
Literally anything chewy.
But, yeah. So you guys find yourself in Fandolin. It is the night after you guys have traveled back. It is early evening. You two find yourselves up in the same old tree that you have frequented every time that you've been in town. As you stare out over town, you can just see the moon cresting over the forests to the east.
How romantic.
Get away.
I just love the woodsmith's tree.
Yeah, I'm staring at the moon, kind of, I guess, kind of worried. It's the first time I've been able to look at the full moon for a while without just losing myself, I guess.
I'm almost certainly just like playing with the chess pieces that Cal gave me.
Up in the tree.
Yeah, I'm not even like playing chess. I'm just like pretty much like playing toy soldiers with the chess pieces. Just like a knight and a rook, just smashing them against each other.
Sycamore, you should put those away before you lose them.
All right, fine. I'll begrudgingly put the pieces away back in my bag. Just kind of loosely brush them into my bag. Let them fall to the bottom.
Oh boy, but we'll have to teach you to give them some proper respect, and you really need a flat surface for those. I'll teach you how to play tomorrow in the inn. One of Ernest's iron tables, I guess.
Sounds like a plan, I suppose. Is this like some sort of game? I thought they were just like pretty little statues.
Oh, it's a game. I think you'll enjoy it. Cal's actually really good at the game. It took me a while to finally beat him.
I think you mean Cameron. Mm-hmm.
That is his real name. Yeah. I already told you the reasoning behind that. He needed to take on a new name. He wasn't trying to lie to people, mislead them. It's just like when he became a paladin, that was the name he chose.
I didn't get to choose my name. Well, I suppose technically I did, but my sister chose it for me.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
Named after a tree.
Mm-hmm. The tree that I was found under. Might have been born there. I don't know.
Really? So you don't really know for sure?
Nope. Archer had found me under a tree when I was just a little baby.
You were abandoned?
I suppose. I don't know if my parents are alive or not. According to our druid, they suddenly got word from some of the animals that there was an elf child crying, and they went to investigate and found no sign of any adults or anything around. So they kept me safe while they tried to look for my parents, and looked all over the forest and didn't find anyone. So they raised me as their own.
You're very fortunate. There's so many children that get abandoned and just are lost.
Yeah.
And I'm really grateful to have you with me.
I'm grateful to be here. It's been an interesting experience, leaving the forest and seeing at least some of the world. I'd always heard stories, but it's more different than I could have imagined.
And for just a elf from the woods, I think you've done really well interacting with, I guess, city folk.
Well, I mean, there are others in the forest besides just my tribe, and occasionally there are outsiders in the forest. Not often, but sometimes. I've spoken with them. That's how I learned the common word for the tree that I was found under.
Oh. You'll have to show me that tree someday.
I mean, if you want to come back to the forest with me. I need to go back anyway.
Oh. Right, the mission's over, isn't it?
Well, as soon as we get all these supplies back up to Wave Echo Cave, then boarding an Indro contract's over, and I can go home.
I suppose you miss your tribe.
I've been away from home for a long time now. I miss it.
Right. Sycamore, I've been doing a lot of praying, and
Is that when you close your eyes and talk to yourself?
yeah, sometimes
Wondering what that was.
it's praying.
I tried it one time, but nobody answered. So.
Oh. Sometimes they don't answer.
Yeah, they do that. They're kind of dicks.
Sycamore.
The trees are pretty cool, but regular trees? Yeah. I'll leave Ellen to talk to them. They like her better.
Yeah, I hope they do, because you're not very good at dealing with them, are you?
I prefer animals to plants.
Yeah. Oh, this is not getting any easier. Like, where are we actually positioned? Like, I imagine I'm probably snuggled up to him, like, is he, like, resting with his back against, like, the main trunk of the tree?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, I kind of, like, turn my head to, like, look at him. I guess down at him, because I'm taller.
Yeah, he's a short boy.
Kind of scoot so I can, like, look at him a little better. I grab his hand, his right hand. I clasp it between my hands.
I just kind of like look at it, like my fingers still open and whatnot. Just a little bit confused.
Sycamore.
I'll slowly and sort of uncertainly close my fingers. Kind of drum them on the back of your hand a couple of times before resting my hand.
But what I've been praying for is guidance for. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm in love with you, Sycamore. And I just stare at him really intensely, just waiting.
Oh, I love you too.
It's love, but I mean in love.
In love.
Romantic love.
I.
Uh, you know,
You want to mate with me? Is that?
I guess it's sort of like a mated pair, yeah? That's what you would understand.
I don't know what to say. I never really thought about it.
I mean,
I'm
I
not allowed.
not allowed. What do you mean?
Have you ever met a furbolg? I suppose you probably haven't.
No, you don't really come across them in the underbelly of Waterdeep or anything.
Remember that giant that we fought?
Oh, the one that tried to get up the hill?
Yeah. Imagine like a little bit shorter than him and a lot less ugly.
Right. Yeah, giant.
Yes.
So that's you're from a whole tribe of those?
Oh yeah.
Well, you must really stick out.
Giant, but I mean, they're a lot taller than Cal.
Yeah.
A lot stronger too, but don't tell him I said that.
Okay. Do they not have relationships like what I'm trying to explain here?
I don't think so. Are you talking about like the man and the woman at the inn, Pip's parents, like how they're together, like forever together?
Oh, like in a marriage. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't really think about forever. I just was thinking about now, but maybe.
Forever happens right after now.
It does. I understand if you don't return my feelings. I knew it was a long shot.
That's not exactly what I meant. I was just saying that in my tribe, that's not really how it works. Everyone sort of, we're more of a family, and mating is a necessity of procreation. So we don't really couple off, because if we did, then there might be issues between couples if two people are in their mating season, and like there's there other people aren't, and so they have to be together. It might cause issues.
Oh, you come from a much more alien culture than I thought. I mean, you're an elf. There's half elves everywhere. I guess I'm a little surprised.
I've I I'm the only elf that I've ever known personally. I've seen a couple of them, but I'm barely an elf.
Um, Usually, elves are a lot more like me, like humans. We pair off because of our feelings and not necessarily just to have children, though that's often a future goal. I never thought about kids.
So, you want us to be, like, together like mates, but not mating.
That can come later, I suppose.
Huh?
I
Oh, goodness.
I
Sorry.
just know how I feel, and you really helped me out back when I found out the truth that I was still a werewolf, that Cal was lying to me, and I felt betrayed, and
You guys tend to do that a lot, don't you?
I know we're both fucked up. That's all I can say.
May I ask you a question about mates? Human mates?
Yes, of course.
Do they keep secrets from each other?
Sometimes they do, but I will admit usually that's not the right thing to do. It's kind of toxic. And I have experience with that because secrets led to the death of someone I loved a long time ago.
That's why you don't keep secrets.
It's just been part of my job, so I couldn't trust anyone.
I understand. Mm. I apologize if that was insensitive. I just...
No, it's fine.
Where I come from, the only reason that you keep a secret is because you're hiding something malicious. There are no secrets in my tribe. And if you want to be a part of my tribe,
I would love to belong somewhere. Sure. I feel like Cal was my only family, and then I met you, and I feel like you're my family too. And if you want no secrets between us, I can do that for you. So, what do you want to know?
what's your name?
My name is Martine.
It's a pretty name.
Yeah, people usually tell me that. I remember Cal telling me that. If you want my full name, humans usually have a lot of names for some reason. It's, well, usually there's a given name and a family name, and then a middle name. My middle name is Aliyah. It's after my father's mother, my grandma. And our family name is Varela. I haven't spoken about that in a while. But if you could keep calling me Theo, I would prefer that.
Okay. Where are you from?
Probably wouldn't know it, being from the forest. A little town, not too far from Luskin. It's Costa Sapina. It was actually a nice town, but I don't have a lot of good memories there.
What's your favorite color?
Well, that's not a secret.
A completely serious, like, deadpan look on his face when he asks that.
Yeah, I was like teary-eyed, and then he asked that, and I start kind of laughing. It's. I mean, most people assume it's black, but it's actually blue.
Hmm. Well, if I keep asking you questions, we'll probably be here all night.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to go to sleep. I'd rather wait for the moon to set first. It's the first time I'll be able to be myself during a full moon.
It's kind of funny that being myself on the full moon usually involves turning into an animal.
Yeah, I see the irony.
Well, I do love you, and I don't want to see you be hurt. And I wouldn't mind being the one to ensure that that doesn't happen. Not that you need protecting, but everyone can use someone watching their back.
Yeah, I'll protect you too.
I have to warn you, it's not as easy as saying yes. I have obligations with my tribe, and I can't just leave without talking to them first.
I understand. I realize that I'm asking a lot of you, and I had to at least tell you. I I still value our friendship very much, even if it doesn't work out.
What do you mean, if it doesn't work out?
If they say no, if we're just too different in the end, and if I fuck it up somehow, which I'm really good at that. Oh. I know the elves are long-lived, and compared to you, I'm just a blink in your existence.
Are they long?
So, yes,
Huh?
hundreds and hundreds of years, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't really interact with full-blood elves very often. How old are you right now? You're 70, right?
Um, well, if let's see. And he starts like counting on his fingers.
Oh, does
And
he
then
count his
stops.
toes?
He stops because he forgets that he's not really good at counting even with his fingers.
Oh,
Uh, uh, well, I'd say probably around 70 winters. That sounds about right. Give or
okay.
take.
And you
There's not
just,
really much point in paying attention, is there?
for you, maybe not, but for me, I feel like I'm on borrowed time. I'm already in my 30s. And for a human, I'm an adult, and not too far from now, I'll get old and I won't be able to adventure anymore.
Well, there's nothing wrong with not adventuring. I've done it most of my life, and I've had a pretty good one.
Yes, but I didn't really think about it too much until now, but if you live your full, number of years, you'll outlive me by quite a lot, and I don't know how that would affect you being without me.
I'd rather have the experience than not. That's the point of living, right? Is experiencing.
It is, yeah,
Why I agreed to this mission in the first place.
it's kind of why I agreed to it too. I was still hurting quite a lot, but Kel thought it would be good for me, so. And I think it has been. I mean, I'm cured, and I met you.
Sometimes he knows what he's talking about. Not often, but sometimes.
Yeah, that's just Cal.
Oh, Cal. I'm just gonna quietly slink down a little bit more and keep looking at the moon. Sort of exhausted my thoughts for the moment.
I'm looking at him real intensely again. You know what? Theo's gonna go for it. I kiss him real passionately. Right on the mouth.
Yeah, no hesitation. He kisses you back.
Damn.
Roll a performance check.
Fine, but I'm opening up Tabletop Sim to do it. I don't trust that bot.
I
It takes too long. I already closed out all the way.
mean, let me see.
20.
17 for me.
14. Gotta love a
Yeah.
10 in charisma. But low charisma.
Yeah, it is a passionate, steamy kiss.
In the moonlight. In the woodsmith's
moonlight.
tree.
Even need.
Exactly.
I mean, you're, there to keep us in line. You're like,
Alright.
sleep in separate beds.
Clothes came off. No.
Yeah, if it crosses
No.
that PG-13 line.
No.
Well. Congratulations, you did it. You kissed him. And he actually knew what to do this time.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Maybe him and Ernest have been practicing.
Oh, damn.
Did I just create the new ship?
I mean, I already shipped that.
It's been packaged and shipped. Already out on the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, after we break away, I'd probably just snuggle for a little bit. Thought about telling him more, but
After a little bit, I'll start up again on a stream of really mundane questions, like, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite kind of weather? Do you like to go swimming, outside of just bathing in hot springs? Stuff like that.
ooh, and I already know answers to all of that.
And I'm sure that you answer him in vivid detail for the rest of the night.
Yep. Well, that seems all right to end on to me. So
Yeah.
If that's where you want to end it, I'm okay with that too.
yeah.
Guys,
Someone's exhausted his thoughts on the topic.
snuggle up. A little bit of a cool breeze blows through the trees. Kind of just fall asleep, snuggle up together, top of a tree.
Yeah. Courtesy of the woodsmith.
Well, the dead woodsmith, but
Yeah, he's dead.
Courtesy of the woodsmith's family.
We should donate some money to them.
To the woodsmith. Donate just a bunch of wood.
Well, their family, because he's the one that had the, the skills. Unless she's also a woodsmith.
Yeah, maybe she's also a really talented woodworker.
make a perception check.
Ooh. Pick me. Oops.
It's not me. That's a 2.
Non-natural 20.
Yeah, since you've been away and back, it seems to be that the woodsmith's wife has moved back into the home. There's a small curl of smoke coming out of the chimney. the wood pile is looking a little bit bigger.
Okay. Assuming we don't have any more role play to do for tonight, in the morning, I would, before going over to the inn to meet with Ernest and Nindro about, because we're taking off like the morning after this, right?
Well, this was just the full moon. Then we got 2 weeks until the game starts again.
Right. But
You mean the little like shipping the stuff, right?
Yeah, during that 2 weeks, there will be a little bit of time to actually have shipped it. Save the travels up and back 6 days.
okay.
Just kind of final preparations. Yes, how I'd put the 2-week time skip.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the next morning before taking off to the inn, I'm going to leave my gold pouch on, like, tied to the handle or knob, whatever it is, of the front door of the woodsmith's house. It has like 14 gold in it, but I mean, it's better than nothing.
That's really sweet.
Now I gotta go open up my character sheet. Gold. I used to have like 1,016, but then Ninja took it all away. Meanie. Yeah. 16 gold. Given to the woodsmith.
You know, I don't think I have much. Wait, no. I think we added a bunch of gold later. I was gonna say usually I was having Cal hold on to it because it's heavy, but
Well,
I got some now. Yeah, I got like almost 2,000 gold.
I can carry that for you if you need to free up inventory space. But I mean, you're gonna have to like do all the purchasing because Sycamore can like not even read, let alone deal with money.
Right.
He's
I
better
think-
at economics.
I don't think I get encumbered anymore with my boots. I think that's part of the what's on them. So I think I'm good. I'll have to reread that, but I'm pretty sure I'm not encumbered anymore. Not that I look at that too much because half the time, like if you have like a weak, like not a strong character, like even your own stuff you're supposed to have is like too heavy.
Yeah, my I'm always having to be careful of that when I'm building my characters because I play like sorcerers and warlocks and whatnot. With Michael, it wasn't such a big deal because he had a scholar's pack and it only weighs like 10 pounds. But Gabriel has like 100-pound carrying capacity or some crap like that, and just his base gear weighs like 80 pounds.
Yeah. See, I think Gidget's she can only carry like 40 pounds or something. And she's tiny. Theo's a weak character too.
Are you using the variant encumbrance rules on your sheet, or are you using normal encumbrance?
Looks like variant encumbrance is not checked. Should I check that?
Because
I'm on the new beta sheet now for Theo at least.
I've always assumed that we were playing non-variant at carrying capacity, but I don't know. Maybe I've just been cheating this whole time. It makes it just a lot easier not using the variant kind.
Yeah.
Anyways.
More roleplay?
No, because I do have stuff I'm going to be doing during the 2 weeks. But yeah, we're done for tonight.
Well, thanks for, I guess, listening and maybe looking at the pictures I put up.
Oh,
Oh.
Screenshot.
Did you send Omega the picture that you finished like last night, Jen? I think it was.
Posting it right now.
Okay. Because
Boom.
oh,
Oh,
At the
cool.
Cell party.
She's taller than he is, though. They're a bit goofy looking as a pairing, but I think it's cute. Theo don't care about, like, in a hetero relationship, the man being bigger or anything. She dated a lady for like 8 years.
The Sycamores used to be in the littlest guy in the bunch. He grew up with
Yeah.
Furbolg.
Yeah.
I didn't think that Sycamore had ever encountered a Goliath before, so I didn't want to like make that comparison. So I was like, you know that giant we encountered?
Yeah, that seems,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Yeah, it works. Yeah, I think there will be some romantic hot spring bathing. Just, nothing too racy. She really likes those springs.
like metal springs. I think you'll need to talk to the Forge players for that.
No, I got a guy for that.
Sycamore's not
Hot
great.
spring. Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, Theo's gonna try to. I was talking to Scott, so Theo's gonna ask him like why he's been drinking so much because it seems like a new development, and he doesn't seem to want to tell her. Like, he doesn't really trust her as much now that she didn't tell him like Lorena's name. It's like really bothering him for some reason, or like he's put it that Ernest sensed that she's not telling him everything. So he's kind of whatever. And then to try to get it, whatever it is that's bothering him, out of him, she disguises herself as one of the like traveling followers of Kuznia to try to, get it out of him, chit chatting, buying him drinks,
Are you
He said it
deceiving your
wouldn't work.
friend to find the truth? Yeah, this is gonna end great.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be willing to roll stuff, but I mean, I know it's not going to go well because he's a cleric. How do I swindle wise boys?
Yeah. About to have 3 wise men of the campaign. Well, once we get Griffin in here. Although Griffin and I are gonna have some issues. I don't like Griffins.
He's not a griffin, he's just named Griffin.
I bet he's eaten a goat before. The fuck?
I mean, Theo's probably eaten goat.
Yeah, fuck.
She'll eat anything. Food.
How could
Except,
you?
well, Theo will have to tell him about, starving on the streets of Waterdeep. How you're happy to have anything. Yeah, that's one of the things Theo's going to be doing. So that'll be great. So, yeah. I can't think of what else.
As for deceiving wise boys, as you put it, getting them drunk would definitely bear their judgment.
I mean, and Ernest is already doing it to himself. So.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to talk to him, like ask him, hey, what's up? And he doesn't seem to want to talk to me. I thought we were going to be bros, but I was trying to connect to him, but omit one little thing and they get all upset about it.
I don't... Like, did he roll insight when you explained the dream to him? Because, like, just saying that I sensed that you did a thing, that seems a little bit, like, metagamey, like you just want to be upset.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to roll stuff. he can roll stuff. I thought it
Have a
would
roll
be
stuff party.
okay.
We don't play D&D. We have rolling dice parties.
That sounds pretty fun, actually.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to show you the dice at the card shop here in town because
Yeah.
they're super nice. I want to get a set, but they're expensive. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
And on that expensive note, I'm going to end the recording.
Oh, we're
you
still
guys-
recording.
Yeah. You guys add so much extra stuff. Always good. So,
Okay.
yeah, thanks for watching, and see ya on an actual game day. Have a
Yay.
good night.
Good night, recording.